Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to go through a quick collection video. If I sound rather groggy or quiet, I just woke up, so I'm officially on Christmas break, so I've got more of my DVDs with me, so I'm going to make some collection videos. Don't have a ton of time today, I'm rather busy, so I'm just going to go through a quick one. This is my American Pie collection. American Pie is probably my favorite movie of all time, one of my favorites. Not saying it's the best, it's certainly not the best movie ever. There are definitely some flaws, but it is one of my favorites. I've got 4 different sets here. I do own some of the movies multiple times, as you'll see, but with these it's hard to get. For a while there, I didn't even have all of the movies, I just had some of them. It's hard to get them kind of individually. They don't really have great releases, and they have these packs, but they have so many of them that it's hard to determine which one to get, so let's just go through them one by one. Let's start with this one. This one I got for about like $2 at a DVD store, used DVD store. It's in great condition. There is a lot of glare on here, but it's really nice. It's the ultimate edition of the first movie, American Pie. It says there's something about your first piece. It's got like a printed on signature from the guys who wrote the movie. And it's unrated, the version you couldn't see in theaters. I don't know if I've ever seen the actual rated version. Because obviously, I was 3 years old when this movie came out, so obviously I didn't see it. So it's got 2 discs. One of them is widescreen, one of them is full screen. They probably made this back when you really couldn't put both versions on one disc. Does have some bonus materials. I don't know if you can read them, but I haven't really watched them so far. It's got a little bio there. Again, the glare is pretty awful on this. And some, like, information about the discs. So the inside's a picture of the 3 main girls from the movie, and the pie is destroyed. From left to right is Heather. What's her name? Can't remember her name. The actress is Tara Reid, but I can't remember her name in the movie. Vicky, yeah, Vicky. And then Allison Hannigan plays Michelle. Which Allison Hannigan, there on the right, she's from How I Met Your Mother, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. And here are the discs. Disc 1 and Disc 2. They're both like pies. That's good. This is a cool little set. Definitely a lot cooler than the regular DVD. And it was very cheap. So I'd much rather have this than the standard DVD, which is just a plain black case. So, moving on. Speaking of plain black cases, this is the American Pie 4 movie collection. Now, I bought this. This is not necessarily my favorite release, but I bought this because I did not have 2 or American Wedding yet. So, and that's part of the original trilogy, which is the best, in my opinion. So, American Reunion is alright. It's the newest one. It's part of the original set of movies, but not nearly as good. It's still alright. So there it is, the spine, the American Pie unrated 4 movie collection. And the back has some, it says it includes the unrated versions, some information about each movie, the list of the movies with some pictures. Okay. and this is plain black, and it's got pretty plain discs. American Pie, American Pie 2 on one disc. Just plain clear discs with red lettering. American Wedding and American Reunion. So they didn't even put different movies on different discs. They put 2 movies on the same disc. Oh wait, there's something behind this. Oh, huh. Well, that's not supposed to be in there. That's interesting. So this is part of my road trip collection. Road Trip's another one of my favorite movies, but that's not supposed to be in there. So ignore that. I must have been watching these together and something. I don't know. Apologize for that. Okay, the next one. This was the first one I bought quite a few years ago. It's still in great condition. The American Pie Presents 4-movie play pack. So, this has all of the spin-off films. And for a while there, the spin-off films were kind of my favorite. I know they're really bad, like, to be honest, how they're written and just the performances, it's pretty bad as far as, like, film quality. But I really love them because I first watched them when I was like 13, 14, and I just fell in love with them then. You know, I was very immature. The humor is very immature in this, but I don't know, just for some reason I really loved them, and I still do because I loved them then. It's almost kind of like a nostalgic feeling, but obviously very different from the nostalgic feeling I would get from a show like Full House. Full House would remind me of my childhood. This reminds me of my adolescence. So, I really love them for that reason. So don't judge me. It says American Pie 4 Play Pack. And the back. And this is a slip cover. This is really nice. And I got this at Walmart. So, it's got a description. It has hours of sizzling hot bonus features. So, every movie but Book of Love just contains unrated versions. Book of Love contains the rated R version as well. I never watched the rated versions. I don't know if they even produced rated versions of the other 3 films, because they all went straight to DVD. This is also slightly embossed. The unrated there is embossed. This American Pie logo is embossed. The pie is not, but everything else is. Okay. The same cover, the same spine, and the same back. There's not much going on inside. On the back here, they've got information for each movie. The discs are plain, clear discs with black lettering. Got Bandcamp. Some of these are in kind of poor shape. You can see they're very scratched. It's because I've taken them with me a lot. Naked Mile there. Beta House. And finally, Book of Love. Book of Love might be my favorite the spin-offs. Bandcamp is actually my least favorite, but I will admit it's probably the best out of them, as far as whether it was a good movie, but it just doesn't resonate with me as very well. Don't know why I'm not a big fan of Matt Stifler. Don't really think he's that much of a likable character. So that might not be why I like them as well. I think Book of Love is full of likable characters. It's actually kind of a sweet movie for an American Pie movie. I mean, sure, their goal is to try to get laid, but I think they fall in love a lot more in that movie. Kind of more of a romantic comedy, if you could say that about an American Pie movie. And the last one here is the Blu-ray DVD combo of American Reunion. So this is the only one I have on Blu-ray. Probably won't buy the rest on Blu-ray, because I don't really think it's necessary for these films to have them on Blu-ray, but might eventually. Not looking to spend the money right now. I've got a lot more things to spend money on. It's got a little description and some pictures. This came out in 2012, and it's the most recent American Pie film, period. So, I hope they make another one because I'm a gigantic fan. Don't know if they will. So there's the Blu-ray for American Reunion. It at least has a little bit of artwork. It's red, so that's nice. There's one insert here. I don't know if this has a digital copy on it or not, but it would be expired, I'm sure, by now. Yeah, it expired in 2015. Sometimes I collect those and sell them on eBay. To make a little extra money to buy some more DVDs and Blu-rays. That's the DVD there. Because it's not a terribly expensive habit, but it can cost money, for sure. So, that is the complete American Pie collection. My complete American Pie collection. There are tons of releases of these movies. You can often find a lot of them in these packs like this at Walmart for cheap. They're oftentimes not the best releases. This one's really good for a Walmart release. This one's probably my favorite as far as packaging because of the slipcover. It's either that one or this one. But they're both pretty bare bones inside, so I think this one just because it's got a beautiful slipcover. I think that's gonna wrap it up. I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more collection videos in the coming week or so. I'm on Christmas break for 3 weeks. I was actually sick over the weekend, so I didn't get to make any videos then, but hopefully I'm going to hit them hard over this week. I've got a Supernatural collection to film. I've got a Family Guy collection to film, so that should be fun. I got a lot of DVDs when it comes to that. And I'm thinking about doing an entire Green Day collection, because whenever I did my CD and vinyl collection for Green Day, my audio quality was pretty terrible. So I'm thinking about doing that over again. I might also involve my extra stuff like my t-shirts and stuff with that collection. To be an entire Green Day collection. I actually don't have one of my things with me, but I've got everything else, so I could do that. So again, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.